Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.
Johnny, I know you've spoken about this already, but yeah, this whole Deontay Wilder situation, has it baffled you like over the last week or so?
Cool. The more he said, the more it makes me know this guy won't box again. I think he's done. Trust me, I think he's done the Donald Trump. He's not going quietly. He's not going quietly. Trust me, he's done. Because what he's saying, number one, he's disrespected, and I mean disrespected Mark Breland in this accusation. Disrespected totally. And in doing that, you know how America's very litigious. A solicitor could say, you know, you can sue this guy because this could affect your future earnings with what he said about you. You've got to think how they think in America. That's number one. Number two, out of his loss, since he's lost, he has blamed everybody apart from taking any responsibility for himself, which tells me he has not learned his lesson, which tells me this guy has gone far and beyond repair. So now he's ostracized, and it's not just Mark. I'm quite sure Mark Breland can get over it. But people that respect Mark, people that respect experienced people in our sport, will disrespect Deontay for being so disrespectful to especially publicly being so disrespectful to Mark Breland in such an accusation, and even to the referee. So to me, I just think. He's ostracized that many people. Deontay Wilder's a very wealthy man. If he can sit out and keep his mouth shut for this long, then finally does an interview, which apparently was with his mate or somebody he's familiar with, that wouldn't challenge him on a lot of things. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all that BS. Right? He wouldn't sit with somebody, I'm assuming like you or somebody worth their soul, that would ask him uncomfortable questions that he's got to answer, would ask him, why are you not accepting any responsibility for what you've done? He will come across as a complete ignoramus and a man that's not learned anything. And it's getting to the point where the criticism seems like it's now getting personal because this guy is not using his brain in regards to how he's dealing with this thing here. I'm telling you now, do not be surprised if we don't see him boxing again. Or at least for the next 3-4 years. He's out. He's done. He's done. He's not going quietly. He's doing a Donald. He's doing a Donald Trump.
Well, he's been more vocal in the last couple of weeks than he has done in the last 7-8 months.
Yeah.
But we don't, everything that's kind of being said. But I think Mark Breland come out yesterday with a statement. And did you read that?
I saw him come out with a statement. I've actually read it. I was looking at something else, but he didn't actually refer to
correct.
that.
Correct.
He didn't refer to that. It was a generalized statement.
Yeah.
And so he's showing his integrity. He's showing the kind of guy he is. He could have bitched back, but he didn't. He just spoke about the sort of person he was, which shows the character of the individual.
I think he made reference to that tweet that went out. There was a fake tweet that went out.
It wasn't him that put that. So unless he's scrambling to say, look, Deontay, please don't sack me, man. You got it wrong. You never know. He might give people a chance that he shouldn't do. What I'm saying is how Mark's dealt with it. He's dealt with it respectfully. He's dealt with it honourably, and he stuck to the code. Deontay's broken every code that we fighters have amongst each other. So even if it was true, everything he said about his water being tampered with, the referee having it in for him, then Mark Breland having it in, even if this man has actually gone publicly to destroy these people on his hunch. Because saying that, if people believe what you're saying, you're destroying someone's life. If they believe what you're saying. So you've got to be sure 100%. I've boxed 4 drug cheats. And I knew you were cheating. I knew 3 of them were cheating in the fight. I knew. And I knew after the fight that you're on gear. I knew. And I was saying, Bren, he's on gear. I'm telling you, Bren, he's cheating. Bren said, you can't say anything. You've got to keep your mouth shut. And I've got to sit there and smile and bullshit my way through an interview after a fight, knowing I know this guy's cheating. consequently, two weeks later, it comes out he's cheated. And I just think it's something I couldn't do, even though an unjust was done. And it was something I couldn't do. But what I'm saying is, I think Deontay has I think he's done a selfish thing. I think, and if he really believes what he said, fair dues. I'm not disputing that if that's what you really believe in. But if you're going to throw someone on a bus and potentially destroy their reputation, make sure you're 100% right. That is what happened. Not 100%. I think that's what happened. Have fact, have evidence, and then throw it out there. Then you might get the sympathy of people like me. But to say what he said and how he said it, I'm like, yo, I'm not even talking about Glovegate. I'm not even talking about the thing he said. I'm trying to find one interview where he has taken a percentage of the blame for his loss. 1%. He's not taking any. He's blamed everybody else. So it all coincided. Tyson Fury put some kind of egg thing in his glove or getting his fist down there in the glove. From that, Tyson Fury must have colluded with Mark Breland for Mark Breland to spike his water. He must have colluded with the referee for the referee to save his clock from getting taken out flat on his face. He must have colluded with all these people in his country. He must have colluded with them all, and they backed Tyson, who is not the easiest individual to deal with, trust me. And if he really believes that, well, again, it tells me this man has not learned a thing. He's not learned a thing. He's like, yo, you're just beyond help. So do not be surprised. Prove me wrong, Deontay. But do not be surprised. We not see this man boxing for at least another 3 years. That's it. And the other reason is this. He's in the who he needs in club. If he was a fighter, if Deontay Wilder had nothing to offer you, such as a title, why would you fight him?
Like,
and
he's
Deontay's
still
a
as
millionaire.
dangerous as there is out there.
Say that, but Deontay's a millionaire. Deontay he's on that fine line as like, excuse my French, F these lot. I don't need this. You know, the boxing world, blah, blah, blah. And he can get on with his life, doing what he's doing, and live very comfortably in Alabama. He could do all of that. You know, so he's on a fine line. It depends on what kind of support he's got now with the backlash of the things he's finally said after being quiet for so long. I just don't get it. And why now? Why now when Tyson Fury said, well, you know, I'm going to fight him because you ain't telling me nothing? Why now you finally saying something? Just like, he's doing a Donald. He's doing a Donald Trump, man.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.